Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the final big fact hunt here in sunny southeast London of quarantine, of lockdown. Thrilled to say that lockdown is finishing, which is why we're finishing. Boris has decided that we're going to finish one day earlier than planned. So next Wednesday, we'll be out of lockdown. I've already booked myself in the pub, you'll be pleased to know. So we won't be here. So this is the last one. We're going to go out with a bang. Hopefully, you're watching at home, you've already seen the Ceroc teacher video montage. Just a little bit of housekeeping first. Remember, you can comment. You'll see below there's a comments box, whether you're watching on YouTube or on Facebook, and you can write a comment in there, and I can see it. And if I like it, or even if I don't sometimes, I can bring it up. A bit of housekeeping from Andy. Is Noel Evans your dad? Just something I've heard. You can see behind me, Andy. This is the set of Noel's house party. We are coming live from Crinkly Bottom. But no, he's not my dad. I do get it. The resemblance is uncanny with the beard and the boyish good looks and the questionable personal life. But no, he's not. My dad may well be watching at home. You never know. If my mum's figured out how to make the internet work. Shay Thomas back there. Anyway, good to see you. Glad you've managed to pop along. What we're going to do very quickly for those who've never played before is we're going to go through how this quiz works. I've got a very fabulous PowerPoint presentation that I'd like to go through with you. There it is. Rules, not many rules. 7 in fact, but we do have them. I've updated the PowerPoint presentation a little now, just in time for finishing. We work on the basis of kind of 7 rules that we stick to there around cheating, marking, posting, swearing, bothering, donating, and of course enjoying. We'll go through them all now. First of all, cheating, don't Google. Okay, I know you're all playing remotely. We found, even though the questions are no tougher than when we do this live, that the scores tend to be a little bit higher than usual. I'm assuming because the temptation to cheat and us not catch you is bigger when you're at home and no one's watching you. But try not to. It does ruin it for the rest of your team if you do that. So you're only fooling yourself. Don't bother. What you have to do if you're conferring in your team is decide on one answer. If you've decided that, or if you've spoken about many answers, make sure that you pick one before we read them out. And that's the one that you've got to stick to. More often than not, I fear that a lot of people will say, well, we said that at some point. We might as well give ourselves the point for it. That's no good. You've got to make sure that you decide on an answer amongst your team, and that's the one that you are going to stick to. When you're marking, there are no half points. 2 types of answer in this game. There are right answers and wrong answers. We do put the answers at the end of the round up on the screen. If you don't have what we have up on the screen, you ain't got a point, okay? Don't go for this sort of near enough is good enough. There are half points in the music round, which we'll explain when we get there, but there are no half points for marking. Right or wrong, not near enough is good enough. Thank you very much. 3, posting. Don't post the answers in the comments. As we've already discussed, there are comments scrolling below, which I can bring up here. As for my son, Ashley, Grandpa Noel, thank you. If you want to comment in there, something funny or something that takes the piss out of what's going on the screen, then by all means do. We'll also ask you to put your scores and how you're getting on in that comments box, but please don't post the answers. There are obviously some quiz online where it's the first to get the answer in the comments box, get some kind of prize. We don't do that. So try as much as you can to keep your answer to yourself. It's the equivalent of standing up in the middle of the pub and shouting the answer out. We don't really want you to do that. But we do want you, however, to post a picture of yourself playing at home on the Ceroc Evolution Facebook group. So if you are a member of the Ceroc Evolution Facebook group, great. Just post a picture in there. If not, we will approve you as soon as we possibly can. And then you can post your picture just because we like to look at them. And sometimes we share our favorites. So please do that for me. What have we got next? Swearing. The content can be a little bit adult. I swear sometimes, but only when tastefully relevant. My fact checker has updated my little slide here and put a swear word in it. The content can be a bit adult. You have been fucking warned. So if you are offended by swearing, you might want to leave now. It gets a little bit swearier as we go, but only when comically relevant or artistically so. So try and stay on if you can, but if swearing offends you, leave. There are other things that you could be doing in the world of broadcast media tonight. Don't bother me. I have my phone here, which keeps an eye on what's going on proceedings-wise. So try not to text me. If you have my number, well done you. Probably means you're very important. But don't use it for the next 2.5 hours, if you wouldn't mind, because I will ignore you. It is free to enter here at the Big Fact Hunt. We do put this on for your benefit and to keep us all sane. But we run on donations. I do anyway. It's how I pay my rent. So if you want to donate as a appreciation for everything that's gone on, please do. We've got the GoFundMe page there and the PayPal. If you forget either of those links, it is scrolling constantly at the bottom of the screens throughout. Normally on a pub quiz, what you do is you go to the bar and you get a round of drinks. What we say is, instead of doing that, which you can't do at the moment, unless you're in Wales, well done you, please do not forget, pop a little donation in. It would be very much appreciated. And it what keeps us ticking. It's a bit of fun. There are no prizes. Don't take it too seriously. If you object to any of the answers that we write, we have rigorously tested them. We don't care. If you object, we will ignore you. If you wait until you see me in person and say, you know, that answer that you gave on the TV fact hunt all that time ago, well, I just have to, I don't care. 5 rounds, all the usual kind of stuff. However, because we are doing TV, it has changed ever so slightly. We're starting with general telly knowledge. All the questions in the general knowledge round will be TV based this week. We have a TV themes where the music round would normally be. We also have a soaps round where the TV round would usually be. We have sport on TV, and we have the Sant Turner TV where the film round normally is. They're going to be doing TV shows this week instead. We'd still operate that Joker system. The way it works is this: if you want to play your Joker on any of these rounds, the points that you score in that round will double up. But the way you play your Joker is you have to announce before the round starts that your Joker is coming. The way you announce it is in the comment box. You got to make sure that you announce it before. I'm just reading my fact checker has been on. You didn't check my... I did. I thought it was funny. That's why I left it in there. So don't worry about it. Play your Joker before the round starts. If you play it halfway through, it doesn't really count. We're not closely monitoring it, but any points you score in that round will be doubled. You can only play your Joker once, and you cannot play it on the table round, which I have to go into now. What a fabulous table round. If you've not seen it yet, obviously for part of the quiz, you do have to watch it. It's a bit of an epic. It's a little over 16 minutes worth of absolutely amazing video footage. We've got 19 Ceroc teachers and their gang from around the country doing their favorite TV shows in a little video clip for you. We've montaged them together and we've put it out. We've put it on the Ceroc Evolution Facebook page and also our YouTube channel. So wherever you're watching now, whether it is on the Facebook or on the YouTube, the previous video will be the montage. You've got to watch that. You've got until the end. We don't do the marking until you end. As I said, you can't play your Joker on that round. You get 1 point for each correct answer. And when the whole gang are on screen, we'll go through the answers at the end. Just a quick point on that. That's what it looks like, the opening to the video. If you are watching it, you'll notice that I've put the BBC spinning globe with a Thames television sound. That's a proper mashup for you. If you are watching it, enjoy. I would like to say a massive thank you to all the people that contributed to it. You have outdone yourselves. It was very funny. This is, I think, the 4th Ceroc teacher montage that we've done, and this isn't far off my favorite one, I think. The first round is general TV knowledge. If you would like to play your Joker on general telly knowledge, do tell us now. Who have we got? Is anyone playing their Joker? No one said yet. So it would be rubbish if I just sat here the whole time and read out questions. So what I do is I get some of my friends from around the country to come and join us. Today, I'm thrilled to say, joining us once again, for the first time since we did the regular one back in the long lockdown in the summer, is my very good friend, Utopia's own, Mr. Vince Dillon. How you doing, baby?
Hey, how you doing, Steve? Nice to see you, mate.
You too. How's things?
Awesome, mate. Yeah, just dividing my time equally, really. 50% procrastination, 50% masturbation. Seems to be working.
I think that can be said of many people. I think I'm giving a bit too much information away here, but yeah, sure, why not? I'm enjoying your background. It's very, very. I wouldn't expect anything less. It's well lit and tasteful.
Thank you, darling.
I've not done this properly. Hang on. Let me see if I can edit. I'm going to edit it live, Vince. Hang on. Let me see if I can do this. See, I watched the Fleet show where Pete has a live thing. He uses different software for me, and he kind of is always doing this, editing things live because he hasn't put things together properly. And it's my turn. So, hey,
lovely.
never in. Never in doubt. Never in doubt. So we are doing general telly knowledge. Are you a big TV man?
For the last few months, very big TV man.
Of course. Netflix?
Yeah. Piggybacking off Charlie Brownlee's. Yeah.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. Cheap. Works out cheaper that way.
Yeah, I know a few people who've acquired the password for mine over the years. Never mind. So you're also, people don't know this about you, but as well as being one of the best looking men in Ceroc and
stop it.
Oh, stop. Oh, behave. Go on with you. And one of the best DJs, and I mean that one. Vince is a cocktail. You teach people to make cocktails, don't you? You run a cocktail school.
Yeah.
And I have been drinking since lockdown. This is an old fashioned.
Oh, nice.
I know.
Suits you, sir.
I think so. And it's very pleasant. It's only a recent discovery of mine, but I absolutely
they're amazing, aren't they?
Yeah, smooth as a baby's bum. You can
try it with rum, Steve.
Really?
Yeah.
Instead of bourbon.
Instead of bourbon, try it with a really nice rum.
Okay.
Filthy.
Do you still put the sugar syrup and the orange twist
and then serve it with a bit of dark chocolate and nibble the chocolate, drink the old fashioned. Wonderful.
You are a sophisticated motherfucker, aren't you? You really are. Okay, so general telly knowledge is what we've got you on to read. Do you have any questions about the questions?
No,
all in hand. So what we always ask as well is, if you didn't have the answers as well, how many would you have got right?
Oh, not a lot.
No?
But 2.
So there's a guy at home. Vince has been watching a lot of TV, but only recently. You know, under normal circumstances, you're not a big TV person, are you?
Yeah, fairly big.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe that's why the jokers are few and far between on this round. Then we'll see if any come in. So we got five questions on TV. General telly knowledge. Vince, over to you, sir.
Right. Question number 1. The first episode of Downton Abbey begins on the same day as which real historic event?
I wouldn't have got this. This is one of the ones I've lifted off the internet. I didn't put together myself.
So I'll say that again. So question number 1. The first episode of Downton Abbey begins on the same day as which real historic event?
Mostly because Downton Abbey seems so not my thing. I haven't watched a great deal of it. It just looks not my thing at all.
Never seen it.
No.
I don't go in for period drama. Sorry.
I'm not touching that one.
Quite rightly so.
We do have a joker. Dan is playing his joker on this round. Well done, Dan. Dan, who was in the montage, and he did a fantastic job too. Number 2.
Right. Question number 2. What is Villanelle's real name in the hit BBC drama Killing Eve?
So we're not looking for the actress's name. We're looking for the character's real name.
So that's what is Villanelle's real name in the hit BBC drama Killing Eve?
I was a bit stuck on what to wear tonight. I didn't want to. I was looking for kind of a Noel Edmonds style jumper on Amazon. Couldn't find one. So
I was Michael was encouraging me to dress up as Jimmy Savile again.
Well done for not doing
it. But because I've got the beard now, I didn't think it would go. And Jimmy Savile would never have a beard because, let's be honest, it would give the kids stubble rash.
Absolutely. And also, it leaves too much DNA at the seam. This is the closest I could find to kind of like a Noel Edmonds style.
It is very swap shop.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, what are we on? Number 3. Read number 3. I'm just gonna adjust my background. You're gonna like this. Keep going.
Question number 3. Which actress co-wrote and starred alongside her then husband John Cleese in 40 Towers? Oh, awesome! Swap shop.
Right.
Nice.
Right. I've gone full Edmonds on the backgrounds today. I've got crinkly bottom and I've got swap shop.
So that's question number 3. Which actress co-wrote and starred alongside her then husband, John Cleese, in 40 Towers?
Excellent. Number 4. Got it. I had to have a Friends question, even though I'm not a big fan of it myself.
Okay, in season 4 of Friends, Chandler tells girlfriend Janice he must leave the country for work in a bid to try and break up with her. Where does he say he is going?
Friends fan?
Not at all.
No, me neither. Me neither.
Question number 4, again. In season 4 of Friends, Chandler tells girlfriend Janice he must leave the country for work in a bid to try and break up with her. Where does he say he is going?
I always thought that not being a fan of Friends was an unpopular opinion, but I know this is a small sample size, but if you take us as like a survey, that's literally nobody likes Friends.
Reasonable logic. I think that's the logic they base most of the COVID restrictions on as well.
I think so. Out of everybody in this room, everyone's at it. So by definition, multicolored swap shop, Mark rightly points out.
Right, question number 5. Scottish comedian Ian Sterling is best known for his narration of which reality TV show? So that's Scottish comedian Ian Sterling is best known for his narration of which reality TV show?
Now, you're going to be impressed by this because we're going to do a quick recap of all those questions with Vince here. I've been playing around, Vince, with my PowerPoint animations. So you'll find as you recap the questions one by one, they will appear one by one on the screen.
Oh, that's sexy.
I think so. So let's have a quick read. You do a recap, then I'll do one, and then we'll be good to go. Yeah.
So, question number 1. The first episode of Downton Abbey begins on the same day as which real historic event?
Look at that.
Oh, that is lovely. Question number 2.
Sexy.
I'm moist.
A little. I'm sliding around in my chair now.
Question number 2. What is Villanelle's real name in the BBC drama Killing Eve?
Question
number 3. Which actress co-wrote and starred alongside her then husband John Cleese in 40 Towers?
Good.
Question number 4. In season 4 of Friends, Chandler tells girlfriend Janice he must leave the country for work in a bid to try and break up with her. Where does he say he is going? And finally, question number 5. Scottish comedian Ian Sterling is best known for his narration of which reality TV show?
Fabulous. I too shall have a recap. You've heard it read properly. You'll now hear it read by me. The first episode of Downton Abbey begins on the same day as which real historic event? What is Villanelle's real name in the BBC hit drama Killing Eve? Which actress co-wrote and starred alongside her then husband John Cleese in 40 Towers? In season 4 of Friends, Chandler tells girlfriend Janice he must leave the country for work in a bid to try and break up with her. Where does he say he is going? And finally, number 5, Scottish comedian Ian Sterling is best known for his narration of which reality TV show? Fabulous. Well, what have we got here? Steve, you should put your classic Ceroc moves. Okay, well, it would interfere with the headphones and also me being able to see what's going on the screen. Otherwise, I would be all over that, Andy. So apologies for not doing so. Vince, which of those do you think you would you have got right? So you reckon you would have got 2? Which
2 and 3. Numbers 2 and 3.
Okay, so the quality programming are the ones you would have got right. Yeah, that's fair enough. No, me too.
Did you know number 5, Steve? Own up. Did you know number 5?
Do you know what? I could have worked it out based on the Scottish accent.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think. Because
Never seen it. Don't want to.
It's a program of which I am aware. I wouldn't say I'm an avid watcher.
Have you been talking to a girl again, Steve?
I have, I'm afraid. Yeah. Sorry. The The Turners are in. They've joined. How good to see you, Elaine and Pete. Hopefully they've managed to catch up with the general Telly knowledge answer. Should we put the questions up again? One more time. There we go. Just for Elaine and Pete, we've just turned up. You've got a couple of seconds to have a quick look. Vince and I are then going to go through the general Telly. There you go. So let's have the answers then, Vincente.
Okie dokie. Question number 1. Do you want the question or just the answer?
I'll read the question and then the answer. It's what we call sprinkling showbiz fairy dust over proceedings.
Nice. The first episode of Downton Abbey begins on the same day as which real historic event? And the answer is the sinking of the Titanic.
Indeed, sinking of the Titanic. Apparently, they regularly reference actual historical events throughout the show. I'm told. Heather's been on. Everyone in our quiz team has watched Killing Eve, and none of us can remember the bloody name. Are they going to get it in time?
Question number 2.
Matt Lucas says, same here, so annoying. We will see. Question number 2.
What is Villanelle's real name in the hit BBC drama Killing Eve?
Are they going to get it in time before Vince says it? Are they going to be honest about it, even if they do?
And the answer is Nikazononov. Sorry, it's Oksana.
Oksana. We just need Oksana. That's the first name. If you want to be fancy, you can say Aston Kova as a surname.
No, closely related to Anya Bakovic. Anyway, so...
Ujinika Balikov. Fuck Devano. God damn it.
Right.
I don't think Heather or Matt got there in time. Never mind.
Question number 3.
Number 3.
Which actress co-wrote and starred alongside her then husband John Cleese in 40 Towers? And the answer is Connie Booth.
Connie Booth. What's she doing with herself these days?
Is she still alive?
Do you know what? As soon as I said it, I thought, is she still? I think
she might be.
I think she is.
Okay.
She was the young one in the younger. She played Sally in 40 Towers, right?
No.
Yeah.
Oh yes. No.
Yeah.
Was that no?
Yeah.
Yes. You're right.
If I'm not, I'll be told pretty soon in the comments, so we'll find out. Number 4.
In season 4 of Friends, Chandler tells girlfriend Janice he must leave the country for work in a bid to try and break up with her. Where does he say he is going? And the answer is Yemen, also known as Yemen.
Yeah, man. Sorry, Polly, not Sally. Pardon me.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Polly. Yeah, I knew it was the younger one, the waitress. Yeah, my comments feed is now awash with Polly's. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. So we've got, she played the waitress. Bloody hell. Polly. Oh, got a surname from Paul as well.
Surname.
Yeah.
You big show off, Paul.
Yeah. Not even a pretty face. So what are we on? Number 5. Sorry, Paul. It's because I love you.
Question number 5. Scottish comedian Ian Sterling is best known for his narration of which reality TV show? And the answer is Love Island.
Love Island.
Which is different from Love Island.
Exactly. Neither Vince nor I are avid watchers of that show. I promise you. Here you go. Just this to clarify, Connie Booth is a psychotherapist and still alive.
Thanks, Tess.
Thanks, Tess. Very kind of you. So, Vince, it's been wonderful.
Always a pleasure, Steve. Lovely to see you.
There's a rumour circulating you may be back later.
Maybe.
Well, maybe. So, don't go too far because you are coming back later. Anyway, Vince, I'll see you later, man.
Take care, mate.
Love you. Bye. So let us know how you're getting on in the comments box below. We've got 2 out of 5 for Lynn. Dynamic duo, 4 out of 5. What have we got here? Devon Massive, always do well. 3 out of 5. Matt, 1 out of 5. Forgot Oksana. Never mind. Not a bad start for the Goonies, says Tony. They got 3 out of 5. They're going to play their Joker on TV theme. So the music round is coming up next. Legend. Thank you, Tim. The music round is coming up next. Dynamic duo got 4. The reason I keep saying the music round is coming up next is because my musician has yet to log on, and it's quite important that he does. Otherwise, we won't have it. Here he is. Okay. Should have played our Joker. Got 4 marks at Dudley Stevens. That's impressive. Playing a Joker for round 2. Lisa. So a 5 for us. So you're not even playing on your own. Oh dear, never mind. Who've we got? Dan. Bollocks. 1, so 2. 2 out of 5. Didn't watch Killing Eve. Would have got that one. Yeah, Killing Eve is a very good show. You should absolutely watch it. 4 out of 5 for Heaven's Angels. Never seen Love Island, says Kara, but she knew it. And 1 out of 5. Pete, 1 out of 5. Well done, Mr. Turner. 4 out of 5 for the Dragons. Was it just Oksana that you got wrong? Please let us know. Tracy Lack, good to see you, Tracy. 2 out of 5. 4 out of 5 for Lindsay and the Dragoons. Crinkly Bottomers, 3 out of 5. That's an ordinary score for you, Paul. You normally get 5 out of 5. Joker on TV themes for Jim All Fix It. And the Joker on TV themes for the lovely Lynn. So we can't do kind of normal music in the way that we would do. We can't play music for you because of the whole copyright thing. So quite early in proceedings back in the original lockdown, we decided to start getting some of our talented musical friends on to help us out. And one of my favorites, is a very talented and very funny man, is back. And I'm very pleased to say that he's logged on for the TV themes round, is my good friend, Matthew Jukes. Matthew, how are you, sir?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
Yeah, well, I'm all the better for seeing you. Once again, I have not managed to do this little thing properly, so I'm doing this. I'm doing this live. Yeah, there we go. So it's all live and it's happening. It was on my list of things to do and I forgot. Anyway, how are you? I'm enjoying your outfit.
Very good. Yeah. Can you tell what I am?
You look like a blues brother.
Yeah, that'll do.
Mm.
I mean, I feel like I just create the art and I don't really dictate to my audience how they interpret it.
No, as you should, as any true artist should. You shouldn't, ram your interpretations down their throat. Leave it out there in the zeitgeist.
Some people see CSI Miami. Some people see Laurel and Hardy.
Yeah, interpret it as you will. Your fans are on already. Yay, it's Matthew Jukes, says Estelle. So, yeah. Started well. So you've been all right. How's things? Are you still managing to work throughout lockdown?
Yeah, still surviving. Feel pretty lucky actually to be in a job and a house.
Excellent. And you are in London as well, as was Vince, by the way. It's been a very London-centric show so far. We will be spreading out a bit later, I promise you. So, Matthew, you've got 5 TV themes. I did earlier on. I earlier on said out of habit that there are half points in the music round, but there are not tonight, of course, because it's just name the TV show, right?
Yeah, I think so. And so if you know the name of the song and the artist, then you should congratulate yourself. But apparently that doesn't earn you anything in Steve's book.
Absolutely not, because the artist every time is you. So
yes,
we've already told them your name. We have 5 TV themes. These have been very carefully chosen for you to listen at home. Matthew, by the way, if you haven't seen him before, amazing man, is a piano player or pianist, as they say. It's the Duke's box, says Mr. Addis. I'm just. Remember, Steve's old, so we should get these. It's a bit harsh, isn't it? A bit harsh. Tim Dukes. In that case, we're playing our Joker. They're backing you all the way. Joker for the dynamic duo as well. So a few people playing their Joker on the TV themes round. So what's going to happen is Matthew's going to play them all twice through the first time. Then I will leave screen to allow him to shine without me gurning in the corner to do them once through as a recap. And then I'll come back and we'll have a little chat and then we'll go through the answers. So I am just going to get the answers up on my screen. Hopefully won't give them away on the actual screen. Nope, managed to not to. So, Matthew, over to you, sir, in the order that we discussed.
Which order was it? Do you remember which one was first?
That one. That one. Yeah. He's a very funny man. I told you.
Okay, this is just going to be a short one, so concentrate.
was good. So we're just looking for the name of the TV show. That's all we need. Just a TV show that this theme comes from. Matty's going to give us another little burst. The desire to sing that first line is strong, right? As soon as you hear that opening bar, you're like, can't. Quiz element to it, isn't it? We are on number 2. Looking forward to this one. I like this piece of music. This might sort the week from the chat, this one. Oh, see, I think this is going to sort them out.
I think they're actually quite easy. So you'll notice I'm introducing some deliberate mistakes just to throw people off.
Good.
That will be a theme throughout the round. Good.
You got to keep them guessing. Let's have it again. And we need people to be accurate with that, right? As with all questions. We've got a question from the floor. It's not pertaining to you, but you and I are of a certain vintage that would know this, coming from Andy. Anyone know the name of the dinosaur behind Steve? Let me just move. No? I think Paul Robinson has got it.
Yeah, Swap Shop anagram.
Yeah, Swap Shop backwards, I believe. Near enough. Posh pause. Yeah. And Andy will tell me if Paul is right. I'm pretty sure he is. Yeah, but Mark's got it as well. Mark is really old, so he'd know. Okay, what are we on? Number 3?
Yeah, here we go.
Again, I'm really looking forward to number 3. Oh, you teased them. I
think that gets too easy, so I'm going to stop it there. If that's
I think you're right.
One more time.
Let's have it again. I love you, Mark. Really.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, he stopped it again. Pulled out at the last minute. Rhythm method piano, that. Now, number 4, we need people to be very accurate with their answers. Thanks. Posh pause. I did not know about the anagram. Well, now you do. So we've taught Andy something. Number 4, we want you to be accurate at home. Beautifully played. How accurate do you want them to be?
I think within 18 months.
Okay, cool. Let's do it again. Beautiful. You're a very talented man. Let's go. We're on number 5. So he's going to give you a couple of bursts of number 5. Then I'm going to vague.
Number 5 will definitely be too easy if I don't make a lot of mistakes. So so I'll try and put them off the scent.
Good, please do.
That's all you're getting. Is that enough?
That's good. Yeah, I like it. piano is it just looks so hard. My daughter's learning piano. I take her when life is normal on Mondays, and it just looks like magic.
Yeah. Okay, one more time.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, so that's all 5. What's going to happen now is I'm going to remove myself from the screen, which I'm sure you'll all be thrilled about, to allow Matthew the chance to shine solo, and he'll give you a recap of each one. Then I'll come back and we'll do the answer. So, Matthew,
okay,
over to you.
So, number 1 is this one. Number 1, this is number 2. And number 3. We'll start that one again. Number 4. And number 5. There we go.
Beautiful. In fact, according to Kirsty, beautiful tickling of the piano ivories, Matthew.
Very good.
Yeah.
Well, it takes a few years to learn how to play the theme tune to Morecambe and Wise.
It certainly does. Certainly does. So we are going to go through the answers. So we are going to spread some showbiz fairy dust over it. You're going to embellish a little. You're going to perhaps go a little further than you did before without pulling out last minute. Let's have number 1.
Okay, I'll do a truncated version of the whole thing because I like this one.
Okay. Sensational.
That was Cheers.
Cheers. Fabulous. We've got some more lovely things coming. Pianist and comedian. It's 2 for 1 with Magic Jukesy. Lisa said
the answers written down right before I embellish them, because I'm kind of giving them away at this point.
That's good. No, yeah. So people have already decided on the answer. You've written your answer down. That's the one you're going with. Cheers is what you should have written down, or you do not get a point. Lisa says, even when my piano is tuned, the sound isn't half as good as yours. And Andy caught me singing or miming the theme tune to the last one. Never mind. What are we doing now? Number 2.
There we go. That was the Horse of the Year show. Oh no, Ski Sunday. Ski Sunday
Is what we were looking for.
But I think you should get a half a Horse of the Year show, because that's what I always think it is.
Yeah, I can't remember the theme for the Horse of the Year show. What was? Yeah, that was the thing that they did in Earl's Court in the big arena where they got all the horses out. Is that still on TV?
Probably they're bringing, they're filling the airtime.
Any old shit these days. Okay. Number 3.
And that was The Muppet Show.
It was. It would have been great if you'd have dressed like Ralph the Pianist Muppet.
A little bit too late.
Too late, I know. We should have discussed that in rehearsal. Dusted out the old costume from the attic.
Okay, number 4.
In fact, Matthew, according to Lisa, she had Horse of the Year show.
Really good.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
And but Helen had Ski Sunday. Well done, Helen. Horse of the Year show is not right, of course.
Okay, so number 4.
We need people to be accurate here, don't we?
That was the theme to film 97.
Film 97, but we'll give them within 18 months so they can have.
Yeah. I think it was also used for film 91 as well.
Okay. So film and then
a year.
Any generic year. There's more people coming in here. Tess says she had Horse of the Year. And Di had Antiques Roadshow.
So close,
but alas, not correct. Last one, Mr. Dukes, if you will.
Okay.
Fabulous. Highbrow stuff, this one.
That is written for the show, amazingly. You'd think it was like some great piece of classical music that was commandeered, but it was actually written for Question Time.
Okay, good. So there we are. Cheers, Ski Sunday, The Muppet Show, Film 97, and Question Time. Just to clarify on the film one, we're joking. Just put film and then something. This was a little joke that we come up with. Film 97, because Mark's been on. Sorry, that one. Same theme, did film in the 80s. Yes, so film and then something. They may have changed it more lately, but it's not on anymore, is it? They just cancelled that.
No, a long time ago. Very appropriate that a program about films introduced by Barry Norman should commandeer a civil rights movement anthem for their theme tune.
Is that what it is? You're educating me here.
It was when so the song is called "I Wish I Knew How It Felt to Be Free," and Nina Simone used to play it quite a lot as part of a sort of civil rights platform.
Wow! So infotainment, not just a talented pianist, not just a very funny man, but also highbrow knowledge that he's bringing to the show too. Matthew, it's been an absolute joy.
Also has access to Wikipedia.
It has access to Wikipedia. That's good. Everything is true on Wikipedia, so you don't need to check that. Matthew, it's been great. You've been amazing as you always are. There's a rumor circulating. We may see you again later.
I doubt it.
Okay.
Thanks so much for having me, Steve.
It's a pleasure. Love you. See you later.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. The lovely Matthew Dukes there with his tinkling of the ivories. Let us know how you're getting on. The scores are coming in. Dynamic duo, 4 out of 5. Rather superior. 10 out of 10 from the Dragons. Well done, Heather. 2 for Devon Massive. That's not as good. General Fix got 8 out of 10, having played their Joker. Crinkly Bottomers, 4 out of 5. Not too bad. 2 out of 5 for Mark. Luke, who I assume is playing with Sarah, 1 out of 5. 3 out of 5 for Tracy. Joker on TV. It's actually soaps that we're doing today. Next round is soaps. If you want to play your Joker on soaps, that's fine. We have 8 out of 10 for Lynn. That's pretty good for Lynn. Matthew, 6, playing his Joker. Is that a waste of a Joker? We'll find out. 8 out of 10 for the Goonies. Balls, why didn't he shoot our Joker load on the first round? 4 out of 5 on TV themes. Paul, 1 out of 5. Just didn't watch TV, says Kirsty. Estelle, 4 out of 5 plus Joker, giving them 8. Only the Dragons I've seen so far getting a max on their Joker. No, not 8 out of 10 for them. You played their Joker. Del Boys returns. I love Ross's team names every week. 6 out of 10. Lisa, 1 out of 5. Better than last round. Giselle, good to see you on board. 4 out of 5. Pete and the Turners. It looks like you've put L out of 5. Hooray for the Muppets. Mark, Magnificent Heaven. 4, doubled up to 8. Hi, Horse. Horse broke his arm the other week. He's in a bad way over in France. It's good to see you. Tracy is going to play a Joker on soaps. So the next round is soaps. So it's normally where the TV round goes, but obviously the whole thing's about TV. So we've had to have a little bit of a reshuffle. It is soaps today, and I'm thrilled to say, for only the second time since we've been doing the quiz, we are going to go north of the wall for our next guest. See my friend and yours, very lovely, the adorable, very talented Sheena. How are you, Sheena?
I'm good, thank you very much.
Excellent. So you normally play every week, and I thought I'd drag you away from your team. Gin will fix it.
They're not happy.
They're not happy. I've dragged their key member away to come and take part in the quiz, and of course she's not allowed to take part because she knows some of the answers because I've given them her.
Friends, look,
friends, indeed. You're obviously a big Friends fan, but me and Vince, we are not convinced.
Not that big, so sorry.
There we go. So there's a few people already sending a love in for you, Andy.
Oh,
So no, and of course there's only one Sheena. Elaine is going to play a Joker on, and Tim, of course, Sheeny Weenie. He says, "Yeah, very kind." So, Sheena, when I sent you the questions, you said I'm not big into soaps at all.
no, I don't watch soaps.
No, my nan watches them religiously.
Yeah.
She's in her 90s. I know there's only certain times I can actually ring my nan because there's that period most evenings between sort of 7 and 9 where she cannot be interrupted because she watches them back to back. But you're not a big watcher.
No, not big soaps. However, I would have got 3.
Sheena would have got 3. See, there's loads of people giving you like I knew having you on would generate an outpouring of love. So you would have got 3.
Yeah, 2
so
that I knew, and 1 was an absolute guess.
1 was a guess that you got. Okay, well that's that quiz as well. That's the answer of a good quiz question. It's whether or not you'd be able to guess it if you had an intelligence behind it.
For the light reflection in the glasses, but I need them to read.
That's fine. It's important. So we've got 5 questions on soaps. There are a good few people.
We do.
We have one person on our team currently still watching soaps. The pressure is on Laura. Good luck, Laura. No pressure. Looking radiant, Sheena, says Di. Oh, Laurie, missing my fabulous housemate. You two went on holiday together, didn't you, recently?
We did. I had a little 2.5 month staycation vacation when I got lost in England and then went to Spain.
It's very easily done. You have where we are in England. You take one wrong turn on the M25, you do end up in Spain.
So I spent a month with Lorraine. We were in quarantine together and everything. It was great.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah. Fun.
Beautiful. Tim says, Christ on a bike, Sheena, if I was a straight man. He's dabbled, though. He's dabbled.
I see.
Definitely.
Tell me later.
When I'm out with him, I don't get a look in. Do not get a look in. Anyway. So we got 5 questions on soaps, Sheena.
We do.
Over to you, if that's all right.
Okay. So number 1, Hollyoaks creator Phil Redmond is also behind another British soap that aired for 21 years until 2003. Which one?
Laurie says, hands up. Oh, God, hang on. No pressure, Laurie. Yes, okay, but Laurie says, hands off, Tim. She's mine.
So,
Okay.
Hollyoaks creator Phil Redmond is also behind which other British soap that aired for 21 years until 2003?
So this is one of the ones that you knew.
This is
Or is
one
it-
of the ones that I knew, yes.
Okay, and we think there's. Hang on a minute.
Yeah, delete that.
Yeah, just to confirm. Do not guess the answers in the comments. I'm pretty sure it says that right at the top of the page. I said it right at the top of the show. If you do it again, I will ban you. Stop it. Even if you're wrong, don't guess. Because, there's people playing along at home. It's the equivalent, David Hampson-Garney, of standing up in the middle of the pub and, shouting out the answer. You pillock. Okay, let's have it again.
That one. So Hollyoaks creator Phil Redmond is also behind which other British soap that aired for 21 years until 2003?
People are allowed to guess in the comments, but it does cost you 50 quid donation every time you do. So David, 50 quid in either one of those. I don't mind the GoFundMe or the PayPal, whichever. Doesn't matter. So what are we on? Number 2.
Number 2. Didn't know this. How many times was Pat Butcher married in EastEnders?
Not only will we tell you how many, we'll also tell you to whom.
Oh, we will.
Yes. It is exciting. Let's have it. Is that number two again we're on?
Number 2. How many times was Pat Butcher married in EastEnders?
Where is Scotland in terms of lockdown? Because you're...
We're in lockdown at the moment. I'm in tier 3 and other people are in tier 4. The west of Scotland's been really naughty. They're in tier 4. So basically I can do nothing. We can go out to the pub, but you can't drink alcohol. They can't serve.
Then what are you going to the pub for?
Food. You can go to the pub for food. That's it. But yeah, you can. I can have somebody to the house because I live on my own. But you can't have. If you live in a family, you can't have family in the house. I can meet people outside, but only one other household.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty shit, basically. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm sorry. How long is that going to last?
That's going to last just up until Christmas.
Okay, because then you're going to do. We've all got together and we've decided that we don't.
We have an enjoyable thing.
Yeah, we're going to kill off all the old people at Christmas.
Yeah,
by going around and licking them.
I'm a bit worried now.
Yeah, but not just the English old people. We're gonna off the Scottish and Welsh and Northern Irish old people too. That's good. Okay, good. All right. So what are we on? Number
3.
Number 3.
Yeah, I would have got this actually. I know the answer to this. In which year was the first episode of Coronation Street broadcast?
We need the actual year.
We do.
We do.
No,
near enough is good enough.
No, it has to be exact. So, in which year was the first episode of Coronation Street broadcast?
So Michael says, if my mum doesn't get 10 out of 10 on this, a lifetime of TV misspent. Linda seems to think that'll be London next week. We will see. We were in tier 2. You've got more tiers in Scotland. We've only gone with 3. You've made it a little bit more interesting by getting a 4th.
Well, I've got 2 pairs. Which ones would you like?
We were in tier 2 in London before lockdown happened, and there's rumours circulating that even though we've been locked down for a month, it's got worse. So now we're going back into tier 3. I hope that's not the case because I really want to go to the pub.
I think our tiers were slightly different.
Yeah, well, you've got more of them for a start. You've got 4. Yeah. We've only got 3.
Yeah, I know.
We've got 3 and Liverpool.
Yeah.
David, Mr. Garney is trying to make excuses for writing in the comments. Don't do it again. You've got form for it. Anyway, what are we doing? Number 4.
Number 4. Didn't know this.
50 quid.
Right?
No, I was talking to David Hampson-Garney. He owes me 50. He owes me 50 quid.
Right. In Emmerdale on New Year's Day 2004, who died when the Woolpack pub's chimney came crashing down in a storm?
They come up with some creative ways to get rid of people in soaps, don't they?
Yeah, because that happens a lot, I think.
People don't just die; they die in a fun way.
Yeah.
Let's have it again then.
So in Emmerdale on New Year's Day 2004, who died when the Woolpack pub's chimney came crashing down in a storm?
Good stuff. And last, but by no means least.
Number 5. Which soap is set in the fictional seaside town of Somerby? And this
you would have got this. This was the guess. Yes, this is the guess.
One. So number 5, which soap is set in the fictional town of Somerby? Seaside town.
It's all right. Mark says, I want to go and have a nice curry. Apparently, according to Dennis, one of your lot, we can't even go to the...
Denise.
Denise. We can't even go to the pub. They're all shut in tier 4.
That's where she lives. I can go to the pub, but she can't.
Okay. Where does she live?
She lives over to the west. Stirling kind of way. Yeah.
Okay. Bit rural that
where
way.
The bad Scottish people are.
The bad Scottish people. There is no such thing. So let's I forget how this works. Right. That one. Bring it up. Hey, we're gonna bring the questions up as you read them. I'm gonna get rid of this banner there. Like that.
Okay.
I'm ready to go. Cool. Let's have a recap.
So number 1, Hollyoaks creator Phil Redmond is also behind which other British soap that aired for 21 years until 2003?
Very good.
Do I give the answer? No.
No, not yet. No, we're having a recap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 2, how many times was Pat Butcher married in EastEnders?
See, as you say them, I can press the button and they appear because I've been playing around my PowerPoint presentation
It's
animation.
very good, actually, that you can translate for me, Steve. Thanks.
I will. Yeah, I'll have a recap for the southern softies who don't understand what you're saying.
Can't understand me. Number 3, in which year was the first episode of Coronation Street broadcast?
Okay.
Number 4, in Emmerdale on New Year's Day 2004, who died when the Woolpack pub's chimney came crashing down in a storm?
Number 5.
Which soap is set in the fictional seaside town of Somerby?
Fabulous. I will have a go now. Hollyoaks creator Phil Redmond is also behind which other British soap that aired for 21 years into 2003? Number 2, how many times was Pat Butcher married in EastEnders? In which year? Number 3 was the first episode of Coronation Street broadcast. Number 4, in Emmerdale on New Year's Day 2004, who died when the Woolpack's pub chimney came crashing down in a storm? And number 5, which soap is set in the fictional seaside town of Summer Bay? Cool. Now we will do the answers, Sheena. Now we will do the answers. We are supposedly out of lockdown next week because we go back into our tier system. But you are, just fully ensconced. Your lot are taking it a lot more seriously than us. I sensed your government anyway.
Yes, we are. I think we are a little bit.
Were for a while, but
we shall see. Do you know which year you're in, Steve, or not?
Not yet. They're meant to be telling us tomorrow, and I just hope that London is back into the very least tier 2 because tier 3 is boring as. Well, tier 3 is we got some dancing going back on in December.
We've had no dancing since March.
Have you not? Well, I've managed to get some going in December.
Yeah.
Still places available.
Socially distanced, nothing.
Okay. Well, fortunately, it doesn't matter what tier we come back in, that will still be able to happen. Fortunately.
Okay. Wow. That's great.
But more importantly, can I go to the pub? If we come out into tier 2, I can go to the pub, but I have to have a substantial meal while I'm having a drink. It's a very arbitrary thing, isn't it? I mean, like what is a substantial meal? Like if I'm not that peckish, that's chips, right? Who knows?
Well, if we're in Scotland, it's chips and cheese.
That's a Glasgow salad, isn't it?
Pretty much.
But chips is a vegetable. So let's have the answers then. Question and then answer. Lovely, Sheena. You
want the question again or just the answer?
Question and then the answer.
Okay, so Hollyoaks creator Phil Redmond is also behind which other British soap that aired for 21 years until 2003? The answer is Brookside.
It is. Well done, Mr. Hampson Garney. 50 quid.
And why do I know that, Steve?
Yes, you said that you've actually got some reason for knowing this.
Yeah, because he also wrote Grange Hill, and I live in Grange Hill Drive.
There you do. That was it. That was the good Grange Hill when it was Mr. Bronson and Zamo and all that, wasn't it?
The answer to that one.
Yeah, we talked about Grange Hill a couple of weeks ago. Talked about Just Say No's when Heather was on, actually.
But I always, even now, if people ask my address and I say Grange Hill and they say, oh, like the school.
That's it. Yeah. Matthew says, substantial meal is 4 pints of Guinness. Absolutely. Not my favourite typical Guinness, but
no, me neither. I'll have an old fashioned with you, Steve.
Oh, do yeah, fabulous.
So, how many times was Pat Butcher married in EastEnders? And the answer is 4.
4, and we've got to whom as well as a point of interest. You don't need this. We just need
Brian Wicks, Frank Butcher, and Roy Evans.
Excellent. Find a bunch of Cockney men you wouldn't be able to find. Pete Bill, what Twiggle?
She was the one with the huge earrings, right?
She was the one with the huge earrings, Pats.
Okay. Number 3. In which year was the first episode of Coronation Street broadcast? 1960.
1960. Happy to say I wasn't alive.
Less happy to say I was.
Yeah.
But hey, so
Laurie's been on. My sister went to school where Grange Hill was filmed.
Did she say no?
Did she?
No,
well,
I've met your sister. She
may have done back then, but not so much now.
Right. Number 4. In Emmerdale on New Year's Day 2004, who died when the Woolpack pub's chimney came crashing down in a storm? I have to read this name because I don't think it's a real name. Trisha Dingle.
Trisha Dingle. The Dingles live in Emmerdale. The big girl, I can't remember her name.
The Teletubbies.
The one who presented You've Been Framed for a Time. She played Mandy Dingle. Her name escapes me. I'm pretty sure it's going to appear in the comments box reasonably soon. But she was a Dingle as well. The Dingles are a family in Emmerdale. This much I know.
Okay, and number 5. Which soap is set in the fictional seaside town of Summerbay? And the answer is Home and Away.
Home and Away. Cool.
Home
and Away.
Because I only know 2 Australian soaps.
You know more than that.
No, I don't really.
Prisoner Cell Block H?
No.
Oh, here we go. Look, now my feed is full of Lisa Riley's.
Who's
Thank
Lisa Riley?
Lisa Riley was Mandy Dingle. She presented.
Sorry.
She presented. She presented You've Been Framed for a Time. So, Sheena, it's been absolutely wonderful to have you along.
Thank you.
There is a rumor circulating you may be back later.
I may be, but you may not.
Maybe. You would never. Well, don't go too far, just in case.
Okay, I'll be here.
Thank you. In the meantime, love you. See you later. There goes the lovely Sheena. The answers to the soap round. Let us know how you're getting on. Some people did. Oh, look, 4 out of 5 for Paul. Well, Laura came up trumps for the Dragoons, 5 out of 5. And no lifetime ban, she says. Well done. Matt, 2 out of 5. I think that's probably an appropriate score. For a normal person, 3 out of 5 for the Goonies. Die. Also got 3 out of 5. Jill Fix It got 5. Well done, Tessa. Didn't even need Sheena on your team. Or was she? That would be cheating. Kirsty got 3 out of 5. Embarrassing to admit. 2 out of 10 with a joker for Devon Massive. Has that scuppered their chances of another victory? 8 out of 10. Thanks to Lisa's mum. Well done. 2 out of 5. Need to watch TV, Mark. You don't carry on with that social life of yours. Crinkly Bottom has got 3 out of 5. Del Boys Return Policy, 3 out of 5. Lackey, 2 out of 5. And they doubled up with their joker to only get 4. That is a waste of a joker. David, I'm not surprised in the least. Who's your dadded? Daddist got 1 out of 5. And they were lucky they even got that. Oh, Pete. 6 out of 10. Michael's not going to be very happy with his mum. Magnificent Heaven got 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5. 10. The Dulwich Divas, who are on course for a really good score tonight so far. 4 out of 5. They were foiled by Pat Butcher for a maximum. 2 out of 5 for Lynn. Not a complete washout. That's a rabbit. Sarah, not a soap watcher, got a big goose egg. Never mind. Sarah. Okay. It's that time of the show where we have to start going down south because the next round is sport on TV. If you'd like to play your joker on sport on TV, do so now. I am thrilled, as always. Let me just get my appropriate thing. There we go, sport on TV. I'm thrilled, as always, to go down to the South Coast to go and say hello to my on-screen husband, the very delectable, lovely, magnificent Michael Santana. And Mr. Santana, how are you?
Oh, hi.
Now, if you're watching at home, I don't get to see what he's wearing until I bring him on. I am always as surprised as you are. You look amazing.
Thanks very much. Good to see you, boys and girls.
Excellent. Are you TV's Andy Crane? Who?
I just pulled whatever I got. This is actually the front wig on backwards.
Now you're in the closet.
The
broom cupboards, and yeah. So you and I are of a similar vintage. I've got a few years on Michael. Do you remember the broom cupboard from your youth?
I do indeed. Yeah.
Who was in it?
There was Andy Peters and Ed the Duck.
Philip Schofield.
Philip Schofield. Remember the Aardvark?
Yeah, that was slightly as I was turning off.
Yeah.
Here we go. Lee's got it right, I think. Pat Sharp. Whoop, whoop. Funhouse. It's Andy Crane was the other one. I did it for a time.
Oh gosh.
Toby Anstice.
Toby Anstice. Yeah, he was with the Aardvark.
He was. He's on Heart FM now.
Gordon the Gopher.
Gordon the Gopher. Yeah. Fun showbiz story, which I'll tell you afterwards. It's not for air.
Oh, hang on. Oh. What? Apparently, according to Fisty, the fox.
Of course, the fox is called Fisty.
It was Charlie Brownlee's birthday this week. It
was.
He turned a little bit more. Well done.
Wasn't Charlie Brownlee good in the montage?
Yeah, she's absolutely fantastic. Even in the outtake at the end, if everyone's seen it.
If the outtake at this, stay watching the montage because there's a little Kieran and Charlie little outtake that I've included at the end, which is very funny. Very funny indeed. So we're here to do sport on TV. Michael knows.
Little bit of trivia for you, by the way. Pat Butcher, also known as Pat St. Clements, who is on my bus.
Is she still going?
I'm not sure, but she used to date Hyacinth Bouquet.
Is that true?
True fact.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were what they call in the music scissor sisters.
Because of their love for arts and crafts.
Correct. Yes. Yeah. Fisty just confirming. Yes.
Of course. Now, yeah, my Toby Anstice. I once nearly got into a fight with Toby Anstice. True story. I'll tell you off air.
We'll save it for after.
Here we go. Look, bit of sad news coming in. She's dead.
Oh.
Not just in EastEnders, but in real livesies as well.
Yeah, so daring.
She does Fisty know Basil.
Yeah.
So we're here to do sport on TV. As you know, Michael knows everything about sport.
Everything.
Everything, literally everything. So the questions I sent you, how many would you have got right?
Diddly squit.
Okay, none. That's not necessarily a benchmark for those playing their Joker or otherwise. We would be remiss, however, because Michael is such an expert on sport, because the news coming in just before we went on air today that Diego Maradona died.
I know, right?
Yeah, I know. So, where do you stand? Obviously, in the great debate, who was better, Diego Maradona or Lionel Messi?
Well, if you look purely at stats, you'd have to say Messi. He scored some more goals, but obviously still being at heights of his powers, it's easy for people to have short memory. So Diego Maradona dragged a very average Argentina team to World Cup finals almost single-handedly, and obviously lifted the cup in '86. Not to mention his superhuman efforts to put Napoli on the map. Napoli winning Italian league titles in the '80s. Amazing, and all because of him. Remember, though, you were allowed to kick people back then, and the pitches were often terrible. But he was mercurial in talent, and he had an air of troubled genius about him, which I look for in my global superstars, as you know. Yes, he cheated England. Yes, he liked drugs and hookers, but what a player! I think I know which little number 10 will live longer in memory for Argentinians. But anyway, Ronaldo is better than both of them. Cool.
Good, fantastic. Well, there you go. Andy says Messi. Diego has big hands, though. Andy's wrong.
Yeah.
He knows a lot about sport. He knows a lot about sport, as we say.
Yeah, right? Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, exactly. Very, very accurate. Very.
I've been doing this online now for a year.
Yeah.
So
Ashley says I need some Kleenex after that. I'm not sure which end he needs the Kleenex for, but good.
This will help.
I'm so hard. Andy says, impressive, Mike. See, he knows a lot about sport. We've been telling people for years you know a lot about sport, and here we are, here to prove it. Finally.
Thanks to Pete Turner. Thank you, Dad.
There we go. Right, so 5 questions, sport on TV. All these are related to sport on the TV, not just sport. Generally, take it away.
Okay. So, all those that are Maradona fans like me. Right, number 1. Who was the first host of ITV's ill-fated version of Match of the Day, the Premiership, which aired between 2001 and 2004?
Expert knowledge.
Absolutely.
Adam's thrown in a curveball here, which Michael will be able to deal with so easily by saying Portuguese. Brazilian or Portuguese, Ronaldo?
Portuguese.
Definitely. The Brazilian one is often referred to as Fat Ronaldo.
Yeah, of course.
What have you done with Michael?
I'll repeat number 1 for you.
Thanks.
Who was the first host of ITV's ill-fated version of Match of the Day, the Premiership, which aired between 2001 and 2004?
Very good.
Thanks.
This is the last one we're doing for a while. It's going to get emotional at the end, isn't it?
Don't. I've already been upset.
Yeah. I promised myself I won't cry. It's getting dusty in here already.
Hang on. You know, I got these off Sheena really quickly. Yeah.
Sheena glasses. There we go. Look. You know more about sports than you let on then. Always go for the Brazilian, says Paula.
Right, question number 2. The late long-serving snooker commentator Ted Lowe had which nickname? It is Lowe, isn't it? Not Lau.
Yeah.
Okay. The late long-serving snooker commentator Ted Lowe had which nickname?
There you go. Big snooker fan.
It's all about the balls, right?
It is balls. It is a load of balls snooker in it.
But I hate queuing.
He is snooker loopy. Here's Michael. So, number 3.
Number 3. Who scored the very first live Premier League goal broadcast by Sky Sports when Nottingham Forest beat Liverpool 1-0 in the first ever Super Sunday in 1992? So who scored the very first live Premier League goal broadcast by Sky Sports when Nottingham Forest beat Liverpool 1-0 in the first ever Super Sunday in 1992?
I love the idea of 1-0.
I was very tempted to do it, but you know.
That kid's a phone number. Helen, I bet he has a few trick shots. You do not know the half of it, Helen.
Always pop pink.
I'm sorry. Would you go for the easy pink or the difficult brown?
Was that Fisty? Yeah, move on. Okay.
Okay.
Question number 4. Question number 4. Soul Limbo by Booker T and the MGs is the theme to the BBC's coverage of which sport? That was Soul Limbo by Booker T and the MGs is the theme to the BBC's coverage of which sport?
You doubted yourself there, didn't you? You needn't have. You needn't have.
Do you know what? I haven't even looked at the answers at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think you're going to be all right. I think.
I hope I can pronounce everything.
Yeah, it'd be fine.
Okay. All right. Final number 5. Number 5. Category A listed sporting. Category A listed sporting events are events that must have live coverage made available for free-to-air channels, as well as the Olympics and Paralympics. 5 sports have individual listed events in their calendar. Name 3 for the point.
So we need 3 sports that have Category A listed sports in them. That makes sense. Hopefully it does. Otherwise, you won't get it right. Should we? I've been playing around with animations again, and I'm starting to get a bit more slick at the old this, that, and the other. Then we go. That one. Cool. So yeah, we're ready to go. Let's recap. Yes.
Repeating. Okay. Number 1. Who was the first host of ITV's ill-fated version of Match of the Day, the Premiership, which aired between 2001 and 2004? Ping. There you go.
There we are.
Number 2. The late long-serving snooker commentator Ted Lowe had which nickname? Ping. Number 3. Who scored the very first live Premier League goal broadcast by Sky Sports when Nottingham Forest beat Liverpool 1-0 in the first ever Super Sunday in 1992?
It doesn't come up until you say ping now.
Oh, ping.
There you go.
Crap. Okay. Number 4. Soul Limbo by Booker T and the MGs is a theme to the BBC's coverage of which sport? Ping. Number 5. Category A listed sporting events are events that must have live coverage made available for free-to-air channels, as well as the Olympics and Paralympics. 5 sports have individual listed events in their calendar. Name 3 for the point. Ping.
There we go. Let me have a recap now as well. Who was the first host of ITV's ill-fated version of Match of the Day, the Premiership, which aired between 2001 and 2004? It was shit. Number 2, the late long-serving snooker commentator Ted Lowe had which nickname? Who scored the very first live Premier League goal broadcast by Sky Sports when Nottingham Forest beat Liverpool 1-0 in the first ever Super Sunday in 1992? Soul Limbo by Booker T and the MGs is the theme to BBC's coverage of which sports? And Category A listed sporting events are events that must have live coverage made available to free-to-air channels, as well as the Olympics and the Paralympics. 5 sports have individual listed events in their calendar. We need 3 of those 5 for the point. We're looking for the sports, not necessarily the events. There we are. So, when are you going back to work?
On the 3rd. We open our doors again on the 3rd. I mean, to be honest, as soon as the announcement came out, we've gone like headlong into the next phase of our development for training and development for everybody. And they're all ship shape and ready to go, ready to open the doors to the health club on the 3rd. So Thursday.
So has your boss not cottoned on to the fact that you are actually allowed to open on Wednesday?
What?
You're allowed to open on Wednesday.
Are you joking?
No, I'm not.
I need to revisit my project plan.
Yeah, but well, it was originally meant to be lockdown up to and including Wednesday, but now things are allowed to reopen on Wednesday. That caught me out too.
I'm not going to get into all this, but bloody hell, can't touch our family, but then Christmas Eve, we can hug them as much as we want.
I know, you can go around and lick your nan, give her the COVID.
Yeah.
Terrible.
I know.
Terrible.
Anyway, so what? It's the second now, is it?
Yeah, second. So it's Wednesday, things start to, you can do stuff again.
Bollocks.
I know.
I need to change everything. Okay, all right, thanks for that.
It's all right. Sorry to be the bearer of that ordinary news.
Got my back.
Right, let's have the answers to the sports round. Good luck those playing at home.
Right, here we go. Question number 1 was, who was the first host of ITV's ill-fated version of the Match of the Day? The Premiership aired between 2001 and 2004. The correct answer we're looking for is Des Lynam.
Dishy Des Lynam.
Good old Desi.
Did Countdown for a bit as well.
That's right, I know his name.
There you go.
Right. Question number 2. That's a sport as well, isn't it? So there you go.
Countdown.
Yeah. The late long-serving snooker commentator Ted Lowe had which nickname? The answer is Whispering.
Whispering Ted Lowe. He used to talk like this. For those of you watching in black and white, the blue is behind the brown.
I'm not going to get into that, but that was nice.
Thanks.
Number 3, who scored the very first live Premier League goal broadcast by Sky Sports when Nottingham Forest beat Liverpool 1-0 in the first ever Super Sunday in 1992? The correct answer is Little Teddy Sheringham. I'm guessing it's like a teddy bear.
He's quite tall, actually. But thanks.
Small man. Teddy Sheringham. No.
Little Teddy Sheringham. No.
Teddy Sheringham. Question number 4 was Soul Limbo by Booker T and the MGs as a theme to the BBC's coverage of which sport? The correct answer is, of course, Stevie's best. Cricket.
That one.
Right. And I'm not going to read it all, but number 5, you can need to name 3 of them, and here are your options. You could have had for number 5, football, horse racing, rugby union, rugby league, and tennis.
I have some of these listed events. Football is the World Cup, European Championship, the FA Cup final, and the Scottish Cup final in Scotland. Horse racing is the Grand National, and I think the Epsom Derby. Rugby union is the Rugby World Cup final. A rugby league is the Challenge Cup final, and tennis is the Championships at Wimbledon.
Wonderful.
There you go. So you need 3 of those 5 in order to get a point.
Say something? Can you cut me off and buy me some time? I need to have a costume change, and you're going to see a bit more cardboard. So yeah, got to go.
All right, love you. See you in a bit.
All right, bye.
Right. There goes the lovely Michael. Let us know how you're getting on in the sport round. Ashley says tune based entirely on my. So Adam, what's he talking about? Teddy Sheringham also a candidate for goal of the greatest of all time. Teddy Sheringham. Good player. He played for West Ham, of course. That's why Adam probably fancied him. Yeah, Bob Harris, the DJ. No. Crinkly Bottom has got 4 out of 5. Matt Lucas, 2 out of 5. Well done. Devon Massive, 4 out of 5 on sport. That's okay. Dragons, they found somebody who knows a bit about sport, and they're starting to do well in the sport round. They got 5. Dynamic duo, 1 point, which they seem to be quite pleased about. Giselle, doubled up, 4 into 8. Well done, 1 out of 5. And that was a guess, says Di. Magnificent Heaven, the lovely Mark. 5. Oh my God, you're so sports, Mike. Well done. Against all the odds, Sinal Fixer got 5 out of 5. Tracy, miserable 1. Holy shit, 4 out of 5, says Lynn. Paul Crinkly Bottom as Joker on the last ever round coming up. The last round that we're playing is the Sant Turners on TV. It's normally the film round, but obviously it's TV. So we're going to do TV shows. Return to form on sports. There's Estelle. They got 2. Mark, 4 out of 10. That's right. It's rubbish, Mark. I'd expect it. You look, as you can see behind Mark's profile picture there, he has a bit of a sports connection. He used to be a groundskeeper at Wimbledon. Got me tickets once. Very nice. And credit to Shahid Law. Well done. 1 out of 5 for Lisa, but she is terrible at sport. Kirsty got a big duck egg as well. Never mind. We got Elaine and Pete. Oh, dear one. They have been terrible tonight. I'm sure Michael will be back in a moment to give you a hard time about it. 4 out of 5 for the Goonies. Del Boys. eBay rating 3 out of 5. Nice. Totally Drowned. No points. Dan, what's going on? I know as much about sport as Michael. We have a lovely sport team. Well done, Mark. It's all about the team. It's how well you do on the team. Next round we're going to do is the Sant Turners on TV. If you want to play your Joker, it is your last chance to play your Joker. Before the quiz disappears for a little while, we are not going to be around for a little bit. We are, and you got the exclusive on this, coming back to do a Christmas special. But until then, we are going off the air. The Christmas special, if you want to get this in your diary, is going to be on the 23rd of December. Still a Wednesday, a regular Wednesday spot. Hopefully, you'll be mixing with your 3 households and you'll be able to all gather around the TV and watch the Big Fact Hunt at Christmas. It's going to be absolutely spectacular. I can already tell, even though we haven't even begun to start planning it yet, but we will be back at Christmas on the 23rd of December. Anyway, if you've not played before, where have you been first and foremost? But the reason that most people watch, and the reason that there are well over 100 people watching this now, is normally the last round. It is usually the film round, but obviously we are on theme tonight, so we're doing TV shows. It's time to go back to Brighton and gather an extra person from that very same household, the other of the Sant Turners. It's time to go back to Tim and Michael down in Brighton for the Sant Turners on TV. Boys, are you ready? Are you there? Now, bear in mind, I haven't seen what... Oh, my God, look at that. I got a Del Boy bar. Oh, my... Oh, I see what you... I thought it was... Yeah. I'm assuming that the weed was needed in order for the... When you first started wheeling it out, I thought you had Del Boy's bar from Only Fools and Horses.
That'd have been fun.
I can see now it's a flower pot. Oh, it's very nice of you, Kirsty. The machine is laughing his head off. Look, Sant Turners are brilliant, she says. Nice work, boys.
So
Ben.
the research that was required to work out...
Just move the pop closer.
I know, otherwise I won't be able to read my TV shows. The research that was required to find out what the Flower Pot Men looked like resulted in us watching a couple of episodes. Freaky as hell.
I know. There was a lot of drugs flying around back then, though. You got to keep that in mind. It was a very liberal time.
The better time.
Oh, hang on.
I mean, that whole watch with mother time with, Muffin the Mule. You can get arrested for Muffin the Mule these days.
Are you well, my dear?
I'm very well. How are you, more importantly?
All right, I'm in a flower pot.
You are.
What's not to like?
What is not to enjoy about that? What are we drinking tonight, chaps?
Oh, I've lost my... Well, we've run out of weed, so we're on the red wine.
Frances aging herself there. She does not look it, but that was her childhood show, she says. As she says, flubba-dubba.
Indeed. Mr. David. Good to see you.
Dear God, everyone's thinking it. Turn around. No. No. Steady. Are we past the watershed? Yes, we are. So feel free. Do it. I don't care. Lee, where do you two get all this cardboard from?
All right. Fun fact.
He's such a skip rat.
This was actually just on the street.
There's birds on the side.
Have you stolen it off a tramp? Because that's not all right. That's not all right. Lee says, I had 2 Watch Your Mother videos. So did I, Lee. That's how I know about all this. I'm not as old as that. And nor is Lee. Lee's younger than me. And she also was great in the film montage, the TV montage. You've both seen it.
Makes me so happy. Whenever the CTA get together and do something collectively, it always brings such joy to my life.
Well, because you're the head of this rabbit, aren't you? And like every time they get together, you think, what a creative bunch of people.
I know.
People.
Love them. Weird as hell, a lot of them.
Yeah. I mean, it was a little thing about the montage. Because I gave them all the deadline of Monday, obviously I was still receiving them up until late last night. So as I was receiving them and I was editing together really quickly, because it does take a little while to upload this thing, I forgot to film my intro. I normally sort of have a wash, brush my hair, put some nice togs on before I do my intro, believe it or not. And I'd forgotten to do it. So you see me doing the intro. I am just about to go to bed. I'd forgotten to do it. And I look like an absolute 2 and 8. So apologies for that little bit.
I thought it was a wig.
It was a wig.
I think I use the exact phrase. I'm making fucking effort, Steve.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I get this thing where my hair gets to a certain length because I sleep on one side of my head. Like I normally keep it short. I can either have it short or long. But if it's in this interim stage, one side of my head, the hair sticks out and I can't flatten it. And have a look back at that video, you'll see. You're now thinking, you are a sexy man, Steve Thomas. You're right.
Absolutely.
You're right. Anyway, for those of you who have not played before, what's going to happen is Tim and Michael are going to act out scenes from their favorite TV shows, and you have to tell us what the TV show is. Sometimes I set the scene. I perhaps give you the gender or the gender which they identify of the characters, and then you have to listen to the dialogue and tell us what the TV show is. The first one is a show that we all love.
Oh, hang on.
Yes. Oh, yeah. We've got costume changes and everything.
Oh, have you? Cool. Are you costume changing now? Ah, okay. Yeah. So they're costume changing now. So in the first one, let me just get the old. Okay, so Tim and Michael are related. Michael is a man, right, and Tim is a lady, right, and they are engaging in a hobby that neither of them are. Neither of them are particularly familiar with.
Just get rid of the.
Thanks. The toplessness might be misleading here. She's not topless.
She's not topless. This is an off-the-shoulder number that you're going for. So that's why you're scooching. So I will remove myself from the screen to allow the chaps the chance to shine. Fellas, whenever you're ready, take it away.
Hang on.
The next step is to fold in the cheese.
What does that mean? What does fold in the cheese mean?
Well, you fold it in.
I understand that, but how do you fold it? Do you fold it like half in like a piece of paper and drop it in the pot, or what do you do?
Michael, I cannot show you everything.
Okay, well, you can show me one thing.
Here's what you do. You fold it in.
Okay, I don't know how to fold broken cheese like that.
But I don't know how to be any clearer. You take that thing that's in your hand.
Uh-huh.
And
if you say fold in one more time.
It says fold it in.
This is your recipe. You fold in the cheese then.
Don't you dare.
You fold it in.
Michael.
I'm so glad we picked that scene. You fold it in.
You fold it in.
So I don't have to do a second cost now. Chaps, this next one is actually a three-parter. So obviously we've got Michael and Tim, who are both men, but we've got the part for a kind of a third person who is playing the voice of something. Who shall we get?
It can't be Scottish.
It can't be Scottish. No, definitely not. Definitely can't be Scottish.
No offense, Sheeny Weenie.
Get the fox. Get the fox.
Oh yeah, the white one.
Oh, Vincente's back. How you doing, baby?
How you doing, big boy?
Vince, are you wearing Steve's t-shirt?
Oh,
we can't hear him.
Oh, you've got mute on down.
Let me unmute you.
Are you wearing Steve's t-shirt?
Yes. Yeah, it's too big.
Michael's wearing knitwear and he's rocking it. So Vince is playing a automated voice of sorts. Michael and Tim are both male characters. All the clues are in the
God.
Oh, I love it. Okay, all the clues are in the dialogue. I will step away in order to let everybody shine. Number 2, here we go.
Hey, a phone booth. I can call my nephew. Whoa, a real live robot. Or is that some kind of cheesy New Year's costume?
Bite my shiny metal ass.
It doesn't look so shiny to me.
Shinier than yours, meatbag. Hey, listen, buddy. I'm in a hurry here. Let's try a twofer.
Please select mode of death. Quick and painless or slow and horrible.
Yeah, I'd like to place a collect call.
You have selected slow and horrible.
Good choice. Bring it on, baby. Come on, come on. Kill me already. By the way, my name's Tim.
What's happening?
You are now dead. Thank you for using Stop and Drop, America's favourite suicide booth since 2008.
Ah, lousy stinking ripoff. Well, I didn't have anything else planned for today. Let's go get drunk.
I love the addition of props that we've gone with. Vince, thank you very much. That was absolutely excellent. I loved everything about that. Okay, so you 3 are in this next one as well. It's a bit of a long one. So Tim and Michael are related. They are both female characters. Vince is a man, and he is offering a professional service. Let's say it's very long. It's very funny. By the way, Tim, Lee wants your wig. And Lisa absolutely loves you guys, and so do I. Right, so Tim and Michael, related ladies. Vince. Vince is offering a professional service. I'll see you in a moment.
Tell me the truth.
It's horrendous. It's modern.
It's horrendous.
It's modern.
Don't lie.
I'm not.
I look like a pencil.
You don't look like.
Don't laugh.
It's okay.
It's not okay. I'm going to lose my job.
You won't lose your job. It's cool.
It's not cool.
It's edgy.
No, fuck off.
No, it's chic.
It's unsalvageable.
Michael, it's French.
Right? Really?
Yes. Have you been drinking?
Oh, he gave me some champagne before he ruined my life. That's how they get you.
Did you go to Vince? Michael!
I know.
What? You remember what happened to me? Flashback, 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 flashback.
I honestly thought it was the last time I'd see him.
I mean, yeah, that's awful, but if I...
And his little face was just...
Vince! Flashback, 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 flashback. Is this what you asked for?
No, of course not. He's just a bastard.
Right. Fuck it. Come on. Come on.
What?
Hey.
Slow down.
No.
Vince.
No, that is exactly what she asked for.
No, it's not. We want compensation.
Michael?
I've got 2 important meetings and I look like a pencil.
No, don't blame me for your bad choices. Hair isn't everything.
Wow.
What?
Hair is everything. We wish it wasn't so we could actually think about something else occasionally, but it is. It's the difference between a good day and a bad day. We're meant to think of it as a symbol of power, a symbol of fertility. Some people are exploited for it, and it pays your fucking bills. Hair is everything, Vince.
Show her the reference.
Steve, bring me the bin. You want to change your life? Change your life. It's not going to happen in here.
Sorry, Vince.
Sorry, Vince. I'll see you next week.
Bye, Vince.
This
The production value of this shit is...
man, I feel we're peaking at the right time. Vince, you are a marvel. Thank you. Now, this next one, we're onto a powerful piece of TV now, and we have parts available for both a lady who may or may not be Scottish, but isn't, but could be, and a man. So we need to fill this lady part, so to speak. First of all,
Pop the pink.
So who should we get to fill a lady part?
Sheena's lady parts.
Hey, Sheena. Sheena's ready to go. We also have a part available for a government official. Do we know anyone who looks kind of official and governmenty?
Oh, yes! Duke's on the piano.
Oh, of course. That's why he was dressed that way.
Let's bring Laura Hardy back.
Hey, Dukesy.
All right. Feel a bit overdressed.
No, not at all. So, to set the scene for this one, Tim and Michael and Vince and Matthew are all, let's just say, employees. Michael is very important indeed. Tim works directly for Michael. Matthew is a little bit further down the food chain, and Vince is a tiny bit further down the food chain still. Sheena is a lady, and she is in the same vicinity as Vince. Expect amazing acting and powerful television. I'm going to step away. You're going to enjoy this.
Ring, 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 ring. That's Sheena Asif.
Tim, you should talk to her first. Don't want to give her access to me until she gives us something in return.
Miss Asif, this is Tim Santana. I'm Michael's chief of staff. He is not available.
You want to stop this nuclear bomb or what?
Of course we do.
Then put Michael on.
I'm authorized to negotiate on his behalf.
What I want is non-negotiable.
What do you want?
I'll tell you where the bomb is in exchange for immunity.
Michael's already granted you a total pardon.
Except this is for a crime that I haven't yet committed.
What crime?
The murder of Vince Silva. Add that to my pardon and I'll tell you where the bomb is.
And if we don't comply?
We don't have a choice.
Is that you, Mr. Silva?
Yes. Please tell Michael that I do not believe he has any other choice but to accept her deal.
You CTO on a secured line.
Yes, sir. It's Matthew Dukes on a designated channel. I also have Stephen Clare here.
Do you have any alternative to what she's asking? Any weaknesses that we might be able to exploit?
None. She's a survivor, sir. She knows Silver, and she knows if she doesn't kill him now, he'll hunt her down and find her later.
So in your assessment, Sheena Asif is our best chance to stop this bomb?
Sir, she may be our only chance.
Miss Asif, this is Michael Santana.
I'm listening.
Is Vince Silver there?
Yes, Michael. I'm here too.
Miss Asif, if the information you provide culminates in the successful interception of the nuclear device, you will get everything you asked for. You will be pardoned in advance for the murder of Vince Silver.
I can live with that.
Start talking, Sheena.
The bomb will be detonated by a man named Kieran Moore.
Okay, we know about Moore, but we need to know where he is.
He's at a house in Ipswich. Stirling Court. 18 Stirling Court.
Okay, contact local law enforcement in Suffolk. Have them set up a perimeter. Coordinate amongst the relevant agencies.
Miss Asif, you're not to take any action until we put our hands on this bomb.
Agreed.
Vince,
Yes, sir.
is there anything you want me to do?
Please make sure my daughter is safe. Tell her that I love her.
I'll do that.
Thank you, Michael.
Vince,
Michael, please, you don't need to say anything, sir. There is only one right choice to make, and you made it.
I'm sorry, Vince.
He's right, Michael. It's the only way we're going to find this nuclear device before it's too late. Wait, let's just keep going. Like, it's only 3 minutes.
That was powerful, powerful stuff. And well acted. Mr. Jukes, where have you been? Very good.
I've got to go into my costume.
Okay. So this next one, we now keep in mind that I am rubbish. So we try and avoid using me where possible, but there are actually quite a lot of parts in this last one. This is obviously the very last thing that we're going to do until Christmas. So we want to go out of a bit of a bang and do a nice good scene for you. So we got part for a lady and a man. Ideally, I don't want to play the male role because I'm rubbish at it. So we need to find a nice Ceroc couple from somewhere. Do you have any Ceroc couples in mind?
Oh God! Any one of them. The only one I can think that I don't want is Brett and Claire because they're just infuriatingly stupid.
That's awkward actually because Claire's on. Hey Claire.
Hi guys.
How are you? Listen, is you're here, which is good. We didn't know if Brett was going to be back in time. Is Brett there as well?
I think you're gonna have to do without. It might be a nervous poo, maybe. Sorry, guys.
Bless him. I saw the moon and stars. That
Brett's
What
having a
can you
nervous.
do? What can you do? Can't get the staff. Sorry.
So, all right, I'm gonna have to. I'll do it then. I'll do it.
You can do it, Steve.
Okay, I'll do it. Okay, so we. I like what everyone's doing. All right, so. Nervous poo, Claire. All right, so.
What can you expect? It's Brett.
He's here. All right, so I'll do it. I'll stand in for Brett. This is a smorgasbord of characters. Not many of them have got many lines in it, but you'll find out who they are as we go. Sheena, I love what you're wearing.
Don't say anything. Clues in the
There's
dark.
nothing to say. It starts like this. Hang on, let me start again. It's lucky this isn't live, isn't it?
I know, right?
There you go. Can you hear this?
No.
Hang on a minute.
It's me! Brett by name, Brett by nature. Hurrah!
Hey!
Where have you been?
Where haven't I been? Woof! Well, I'm here now. Who's that?
I don't know, but he's in your place.
Not for long. Hold this. Thank you, bridesmaid. Like the beard. I like something to hold on to. So, my old Tim's getting married, eh? What's the problem? Can't take the face in the crowd?
Oh!
And Sheena, looking sexy. Woof.
Oh,
Next time, wear your hair long. I prefer it that way.
I've got such a crush on him.
And Vince, still worshipping God. Last time I heard he was worshipping me. Matthew, woof. I like it firm and fruity. Now, my passionate is that a canoe in my pants? Down, boy, down! So, where's this amazing bird? I want to stopping Tim doing whatever he likes 10 times a night.
Yes. Brett, let me introduce you to my fiancée, Claire.
Baby!
Oh.
She got a tongue like electric eel, and she likes the taste of a man's tonsils. You don't want to marry this jerk, baby. I've got a plan. Come with me and be on my horse in 8 seconds.
But I can't run in this dress. I much prefer wearing men's clothes.
Weird. I prefer wearing a dress. I've got a plan, and it's as hot as my pants.
What a man Brett is, eh? Things certainly liven up around here now he's back, won't they, Brett? Brett?
See ya, suckers! Next time you're body alive, give me a call and I'll kill ya.
Bye, Tim. Thanks for everything.
Hurrah!
It is customary on these occasions for the groom to marry the bridesmaid. I presume you intend to honour this, sir?
I do.
Yay!
Hey! He wasn't having a poo. It was a ruse.
Hi, Brett! Hey!
Brett, you're awesome. Says Paul. That was good, Brett. He was channeling it there. It was fantastic. Excellent.
He didn't have to channel anything.
No. When deciding on who was going to play that role, there was only really one person in mind.
It wasn't you.
Oh God! All right, so let's go through, shall we? While we're all here. There you go, Brett.
Left.
Brett's slightly. Let's get there. You go, Brett. Get rid of that. Everyone knows the thing now. So let's go through the answers to the TV round, shall we? The first one, a program that if you have not watched, you absolutely have to watch. It is available on Netflix now. 6 seasons. It is the most beautiful, charming, funny piece of television. It is really, really good.
Yeah.
Tim and Michael played
David.
And I was Moira.
Moira and David in in what was the name of the show?
Schitt's Creek.
Schitt's Creek. It is so good. Please watch it.
It.
Then we got Vince involved. Vince was the automated machine, of course. It was the very first episode of a very funny TV series, the first meeting of Fry and Bender. Vince, what was the show?
Futurama.
Futurama. We love Futurama. And the three stayed together for the multi. Have you all seen number 3?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah, I must admit, I watched it for the first time the other week. I know. I don't know where it's been all my life.
You can do both. You can do both seasons on a grotty hangover in one day.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And your life will be enriched.
Yeah.
Over the course of a week. In fact, one of Tim's hammers, you can do Schitt's Creek, Futurama, and this. What is this though?
Fleabag.
I look like a pencil.
It looked like a pencil.
His friend.
And then we got Matthew and Sheena involved. Sheena, they come to Sheena. Have either of you seen this series? No. Sheena's seen it. Have you done all? What was it? Eight?
All of them.
All of them. Did you watch the specials as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love
Fabulous piece. This is from season 2, I believe, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Sheena, what is it? Put us out of our misery.
24.
It was 24. Vince was Jack Bauer.
Oh,
Sheena was Nina.
2 guns, a little one.
Peter was Nina.
And then I think the line Brett by name, Brett by nature is going to live with me for a long time.
It's going to be worse for me, I'm afraid.
I know. Woof!
Honestly, guys.
Am I pleased to see you? I just put a canoe in my pocket.
It was brilliant.
So many amazing lines.
I'm putting fruity on my dating profile from now on.
She's got a tongue like an electric eel and she likes the taste of a man's tonsils. Love it. Brett, what was it? Put us out of our misery.
It was Blackadder the second.
It was Blackadder 2. We've put Blackadder, but yeah, Blackadder 2 if you're interested. But Blackadder will do. Excellent. Now, you're all here. So we're going to go through and we're going to dissect our CTA video montage. 1 point for each correct answer. Now, a lot of these are very, very easy indeed, but that's okay. Some of them not so easy. But we'll go through and we'll have a little chat about it. Brett and Claire, you were fabulous in it.
Thank you.
I've seen a sweary side of you, Brett, that I hadn't seen before.
You'd have seen me after. I couldn't stop laughing. I felt so bad.
Yeah. Has everyone else taken the time to see it? It's a bit of an epic. It's 16 minutes long, but has everyone else?
Yes, we have.
Yeah, we'll take time to see it. Okay, right. So
Vince, take Vince off. Vince is not allowed to stay.
Vince. You could watch it later. That's your homework. So
Matthew looks a bit like Scrooge.
he does a little bit.
It was the closest I could get to a nurse at short notice.
Yeah.
Well, in which case you've outdone yourself. So we're going to go through this now. When you're watching this, I'd like you to keep in mind I gave everyone the usual brief of film it in landscape, try and keep it under 30 seconds and change any character names in the actual dialogue to your own names. Let's see who followed the script. We're going to start with Jeffrey, who once again sent me a 4-minute long epic filmed almost entirely in portrait. I think this one's quite easy. What is Jeffrey? Actually, we'll ask Vince see if he gets it from the photo. Vince, what do you think he's doing? We're looking for a TV show.
Mastermind.
Yeah! Didn't even need to watch the video. Now, this next one, Ivan and Kate. Now, I absolutely love Ivan. It wouldn't take a lot for me to turn for him, I'll be honest. You can in the audio obviously gives it away because he's kind of given away with the tune. But Vince, any ideas what's going on there?
No.
What?
No.
Meow 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 meow. We can't do this for everyone.
No idea.
Panorama. No.
Gays with phones.
Game of Thrones, obviously.
Gays with phones.
Gays with phones.
Even I knew that, and I haven't watched it.
Now, number 3, we don't really need reminding, A, of how fabulous Lindsay Bennett is, and B, of how much of a good sport Andy Hill is.
Love them.
What is going on here?
Oh, bless him.
The real star of this video is their cat, though, who seems to pop up in all the scenes, one way or another. I mean, if you've watched it, it's obvious. Vince, any idea? Just watching this still.
Neighbours from Hell.
Neighbours from Hell, yeah.
That would be a neighbour from Hell. But yeah.
Sons of Anarchy?
No. Seriously, Vince, you need to go and watch this. This is.
I will.
Either, and I know what it is.
All right, you haven't seen it either. Okay.
But even I know.
Yeah, it's Tiger King.
Ah,
Andy's turn as Joe Exotic is, and like Lindsay's Carol fucking Baskin is just
Too authentic.
yeah,
Very, very, very too authentic.
eerily so. As Adam rightly says, fuck Carol Baskin, right? Exactly. So, here we are, number 4, less obvious from the photo.
I love this one.
Adam and Lee, and you could tell. I don't know Adam here. Adam, how many takes it got? Because it looked like they were about to piss themselves laughing almost constantly throughout it. But what I will say, and they've been on before, Lee has had a bit of training, and you can tell because she is always amazing in these. Not that Adam isn't, but does anybody? You actually need to hear the dialogue to know what's going on here. So Vince,
Yeah, he is.
he is wearing pants. He's got a nice fetching pair of red boxer shorts on, which get revealed every now and again during the course of this. So, what do you think it is?
Big Bang Theory.
Oh, no messing around from Sheena. Big Bang Theory is right. They are Penny and Leonard.
Team Sheldon.
As I said, some of these are more obvious than others.
This one's difficult.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
It's
Star Trek.
It's worth mentioning. You're going to upset David Addis again. It's worth mentioning that both Tim and Heather have been in this show, like actually.
Oh yes, they have, haven't they?
Kieran's just logged on. How's Michael's rating tonight? Very good, Kieran.
You've missed
Very
a
good.
lot of things, Kieran Moore.
You missed a model.
I know you've missed a lot. We'll get to you later, though, Kieran Moore. Obviously, that is Doctor Who. Now, this I think gave us an insight into what it must be like to be the children of Emma and G, and the madhouse in which you reside. This is Jesse, one of their kids, and G tastes a mince pie, and then he gets a handshake, and then Emma comes in, being Emma, who I think she does a very good turn as the person she's meant to be. It's not far off, is it?
There's no soggy bottoms in that.
No soggy bottoms. Vince, any idea?
Great British Bake Off.
Oh,
I guessed incorrectly on that one.
did you?
Yeah, I thought it was a very bad scene from Little Britain, which I'm not going to talk about now.
No,
I actually
it's banned. It's banned now. It's not on TV anymore.
Just to clarify, Tim was a Cyberman and Heather was a Viking wench.
I thought so.
Doctor Who. Yeah. So here we are.
Yay!
Very own Ruth. The second time this has been an answer tonight. Matthew, you gave it as an answer earlier.
Poor coordination. I did offer you The Simpsons.
You did. It doesn't matter. I very rarely know what they're actually doing, or even remember. More importantly, but it's fine. So, what do we think?
Muppets.
It was the Muppet Show. Thank you very much. And now, this one, I think a lot of the people on this show may struggle with, except one, because this is a very big Scottish program. We do get it down here, and it is very funny, but not many people in England have seen it. So before Sheena tells us exactly what it is, have any of the rest of you seen it? Nicola is fantastic in this, by the way, isn't she?
Take the high road.
Take the high road, she says. No.
I couldn't say what you thought.
Is it EastEnders?
It's a famous Scottish show, EastEnders. No. Sheena, put them out of their misery.
It's still game.
It is still game. It's very funny. If you get the chance to watch it, do. Here we go. Tess and the Knowles. Always bring it. Pivot.
Pivot! I think we all wanted to do that one, didn't we?
Yeah, the amount of people, and as soon as I emailed everybody, about half of them came back and said, "Can we do Friends?" Yeah. Tess came back first, and they did Friends. It would have been good if they'd have done. Got to the pivot bit, but they were very good.
Standing, it looks like Vince's head's on Sheena's body.
That is going to be a great screenshot later. Okay, now again a bit niche, a bit niche from Carl here. A show that I have seen all of again. It's still on the iPlayer if you want to go and watch it. It's really, really funny.
I have no idea.
Anybody at all? There's not a lot to be read for what's going on in the scene, but in the dialogue, Carl gives it.
Scene, but that's all I got.
Carl actually has the accent of the character as well, which helps.
Not that then.
No, it's a show called This Country, and it's very, very funny. He's playing Curtin, and it's hilarious on the BBC iPlayer. Go watch it. Do yourselves a favour. All right. Adam, Elliot, and Nicola. Adam, Ceroc teacher from Kent. Elliot, his, believe it or not, brother, because they don't look alike.
This is killing me because I know the scene and I can't picture it.
Yeah, same here.
No, I didn't.
No, this is.
I can't think what the program is.
Oh, it's one of the most famous programs in British television history.
I thought you said Only Fools and Horses.
Oh yeah, I did. Yes, I did get it right. Yes, Only Fools and Horses.
Yeah, the birth of Dell's first child.
Yes, Damien.
Hence the playing of the omen just at the end there. Well, Sweary McSwearison.
Yeah. Is it Erdy-Gurdy the Muppets again?
It is the Muppets. This could have been a number of things, but you gave it all. Well, the clue was early in the piece where you said in the blue team or something, didn't you?
Yeah, the blue kitchen.
Yeah, the blue kitchen. That was it. Okay, anyone know?
Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen.
There you go.
Hell's Kitchen. You were Gordon Ramsay, of course.
Yeah.
Right. What did you call Claire at the end?
Oh God! Say it. So fuck off, you fat, stupid, Yankee danky doodle shit.
Really?
That's just a regular night at dinner service. To be honest with you.
Here we go. Now, the reason Ashley chose this is because he looks a bit like the guy.
I have no idea.
And by a bit, I mean a lot. Carl is meant to have a big beard in this particular scene, but he didn't. He was going to draw one.
Did Ben behave badly or something?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ashley bears more than a passing resemblance to Martin Clunes, I think it's fair to say. Okay, now Danny in this, man. Oh.
Claire, what did you say?
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, so... she's pregnant again. And what?
Is she pregnant? Is she pregnant? Said she's got a bloody pillow up there.
I can't keep up with lockdown babies, that's all.
Okay, fair enough. No, to the best of our knowledge, she is not. But I'll
very, very well.
I'll check that. So this is a Netflix show. It's a very funny one. It's quite recent.
It's brilliant.
It is brilliant. Anybody have any idea? It's a very poignant show. Kane is playing Ricky Gervais. Afterlife, indeed. Danny at the end, they're going disgusting. It's worth the admission fee alone. Afterlife. Okay. Now, again, we've already had this as an answer tonight, and of all the scenes they could have chosen, how good is Svetlana in this?
Brilliant.
And the eyebrows that they've stuck on her.
No, that's a lockdown experiment.
Ah, okay. Maybe she's just growing them out. She's growing them out. It's a Ukrainian thing, maybe.
Stephen.
What?
Haven't got a clue what it is, though. Sorry.
No idea.
Black
Do you
Hat.
not? Of course, it's Blackadder 3. It's the one with the dictionary. They're right in the dictionary. Rianne is always excellent in this. Her husband, despite missing a syllable or a vowel in his name, I reckon.
Oh, he's just like Harvey. Oh,
Yeah. I don't. He's a rapper from East Anglia. Caven and Rianne were excellent. They always are. This is a show from the 90s.
Yeah, gimme.
Gimme. The fabulous Linda LaHughes is the main character. The guy in that hasn't been in much else since, has he?
He was in the Thin Blue Line.
He was. Good knowledge.
Thanks.
TV.
Okay, 3 left. Now. Now.
This is my favorite sentence in television. Bar none.
Kieran said to me, are we all right to do a bit of swearing? Because I've got a scene in mind that I want to do. I said, yeah, it's fine. And he sent me the word for word what he was going to say. I was like, yeah, that's fine. Just do that.
It was her birthday, so maybe that's what he said.
Maybe.
Just
Maybe.
rolling.
She's a lucky girl.
She certainly is. Vince, if you've not seen this, go and see it as soon as you hang up on this show.
Will do.
What is it?
In between us.
In between us.
It is in between us. It's brilliant. Okay. Now, this one is firstly, Chloe is incredible.
Yes. Oh my god.
Oh, so good.
Secondly, Matthew, husband of Chloe now, congratulations. They filmed this recently. He must have been freezing his tits off. They have gone, but they've taken the time to go to the actual places where this scene was filmed. They've storyboarded it. They put the actual script, or Lindsay, more accurately, I think. They amazing. They're obviously from Wales, so it can really only be one thing. Vince, any idea?
Gavin and Stacey?
Of course. And very last, but absolutely not least,
This one made me laugh.
with superb production values from Miranda.
This was a great picture.
Morning, Dan.
Hi, Dan.
I know. Sorry, Dan.
Harvard would be so proud.
I know.
This was
It-
awesome.
So great. They effectively they recreated the opening credits for a very fabulous US TV show, which I again advise you go watch. Vince, any idea looking at that image what it might be?
No, none at all, mate.
No, none at all. Anybody else?
Dexter.
Yay!
Dexter. Again,
Awesome.
it was so good. But well done to everybody that took part. You were all absolutely amazing. It was so good. Thank you very much indeed for providing us. We will be back at Christmas and we are going to do a Ceroc teacher Christmas montage. So when we come back, we will have another one. Let us know how you get on. Let us know what your absolute totals are. The early running is being made by Ruth with 34 out of 49. I'm pretty sure that's going to get beaten pretty quickly. I will start to offload people one by one. I'll start with the last in Brett and Claire. Brett by name.
Brett by nature.
Brett by nature. Woof.
Whoa.
We'll see you in your canoe soon.
Yeah.
Really?
It's about time you had a new nickname in the old, Weekender handbook. It's not
That's
just-
it. That's it.
Brett
Right
Canoe.
Yeah. Brett Flashheart. Love it. Okay, guys. Well, thank you very much for being such good sports and being on the show. It's been great to have you. See you later.
Bye.
Bye. Brett and Claire. Love them. Jukesy.
Thanks very
Jukesy,
much.
you've shown us more talent than we ever thought possible tonight.
Well, it's amazing. It's like, every week watching your favorite TV show, and then one day you're in it. It's phenomenal.
Oh, I know. Thank you for lying to us so convincingly. We've got a new benchmark from the Dragoons, 46 out of 40. Anyone prepared to lie and have more than that, please do so now. But anyway, Mr. Jukes, it's been great. Stay safe, my friend, and we will look forward to your company soon. Bye-bye.
See you soon, Jukes.
Matthew Jukes there. Sheena,
Yeah.
it's been great to finally have you on.
Yeah. It's been
And
fun.
I'm very, very, very much enjoying your...
This thing.
Yeah.
I've got to tell you, I hope I don't embarrass her, but I was like, me and my mum play on text, obviously up until the sports round when we have to be engaged. And I was like, oh my God, Sheila looks so amazing tonight. She was like, she looks gorgeous. And I was like, guess how old she is. And I'm obviously not going to reveal the real age.
Sorry.
Went in with a strong 46.
I love you, Mum.
And you did age yourself slightly earlier in the Coronation Street question, which surprised me.
Hey, no. Yeah. No, I can't swear. I won't swear.
You're wearing well on it, especially for a Scottish person.
Yeah, thanks very much.
It's not easy north of the wall, and you keep rocking.
I've not worked since March. It's real easy.
That's what it is. That's why you look so youthful.
That's what it is.
You don't look weathered.
Hello.
No. she's pickling herself. That's why.
I am. That's it. Thank you.
Sheena, thank you, darling. Love you. See you later.
Bye.
Bye. The lovely Sheena. Oh.
I asked my mum how old she thought you were, and she went 66.
Do you mean Vince? It's a bit strong, isn't it? It's a bit strong. Vince, you've been nothing short of spectacular, as we knew you would be.
Friend.
Yeah,
you are a total legend for putting these on, Steve, and Turners. Honestly, guys, you are all lifters of moods, amongst other things.
Lifters of canoes.
Not the first time I've been called a lifter, but thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers, Vince. Love you.
Take care. Love you too.
Bye, mate.
Bye, mate.
Ceroc's coolest man there.
Absolutely.
Lovely Vince Silver. What a guy. What a guy. Boys, so we are hopping back on for Christmas on the 23rd of December.
Yes.
With a Christmas spectacular.
A Christmassy quiz.
Yes. Where do you think you two will be on the 23rd of December? Are you starting to do the rounds at Christmas now you're allowed to, or are you?
It's the whole, you've got to be a fucking rocket scientist to work out numbers and like graphs and houses and cross-referencing, and to the extent that we just said, well, I said to my mum today, don't expect it for Christmas. Like already our brains hurt. We're going to probably be spending it at home. And then once the hype of Christmas is down, we might do a little bit of pootling about, depending on the threat of disease.
Yeah, the threat of disease is the key part to all this, of course.
Yeah.
Hopefully you get to do everything you want to do, but more importantly, you get to see us on the 23rd of December.
That's all I want to do.
Very quickly, miss you, Mum. Miss your dad.
No. Yeah. They didn't do as well as you thought they would in the soap round. You can get on and lambast your mother later.
Shocking. Shocking.
Terrible.
Probably been on the wine.
Been on the wine.
She's a what is it? A Telly addict.
She's a dick.
Okay. Anyway, stay on the court. I'm going to wrap up. Stay on.
Right.
We'll have a drink. And we'll figure it out over the magic of TV. And yeah, we'll speak to you soon. But boys, thank you very much for all your efforts over the last few weeks. It's been absolutely amazing. I cannot wait in showbiz world to see you soon.
Hello to the YouTube channel people that are watching on YouTube as well.
Yeah,
watching it. So yeah, good.
It's the way to go. Anyway, boys, see you later.
Love you, big boy.
Love you more. Bye.
Christmas peeps.
Bye. There they go, Michael and Tim. Two great people. Remember, we will be back at Christmas. It's been an absolute joy to keep you company on a Wednesday night during lockdown. Again, it's given shape to an empty week, and we thank you for welcoming us into your homes, onto your TVs, your laptops, your tablets, and your phones. We hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have. If you do get the chance to donate, it would make the world of difference. So please do. Every little helps, as they say. GoFundMe.com/Ceroc Evolution or PayPal.me/Ceroc Evolution. Both work equally well, and it is all very, very welcome. Please stay safe, stay happy. If you are coming out of lockdown into a reasonable tier, I hope you go out and enjoy the world as much as you possibly can. Here in London, let's hope we come out into at least tier 2, so we get to go to the pub, even though we will then need a substantial meal. We love you all. Be nice to each other, and we will see you again on the 23rd of December via this very medium. Take care. Goodbye.